Yes, people, what is good? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tapping Tobs here, back with another post-match reaction. Listen, man, dug in deep. 3 points, 3-1 win against Bournemouth. First loss in Bournemouth in 8 games at the hands of Spurs. Yeah, big result, man. Big result. Perfect way to close out the year, man. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet, man. Again, it was a game of two halves. People. Fast start as always. I think we've come accustomed to Spurs starting fast. Went ahead early. Great work from Sarr to win the ball back from Bournemouth and then to drive and then to dispatch. Really good goal, put us 1-0 up early on in the game. But I must admit, man, Bournemouth, they gave it a good shot in the first half. I felt like they were the better side in the first half. They had more attempts, almost double the attempts we had in the first half. I feel like a theme for Bournemouth throughout the day was that they didn't do enough with their possession, in my opinion. Like, they were dangerous and it felt like they were always going to score, but they weren't creating enough clear-cut, glaring opportunities. I recall one chance to Dominic Solanke in the first half where I felt like he could have done better, and in the early parts of the second half, I remember, I think they hit the woodwork. But as good as Bournemouth were today, and they were good, they were really good, they didn't really create enough clear-cut, glaring opportunities to really open us up and press ahead with their territorial domination. But listen, you're not going to play well every game. I would say probably the last 3 or 4 games is probably the worst I've seen us in terms of performances, not just results, because I felt like even when we had our slump, the 4 losses in 5, the performances were actually quite strong in a lot of those games. Whereas I felt today in the first half, we really struggled again, similar issues that we had against Everton and against Bournemouth in our inability to play out of the first phase, right? Our back 4 struggled to sort of get the ball from the goalkeeper, play it into the midfield, and our midfield really struggled to find the attackers in the first half. It was great to see Bentancur back today. Probably wasn't his best game in a Spurs shirt, but it's to be expected. I'm just happy that he's back on the field and back playing for Spurs, man. But yeah, man, first half wasn't really great for us. And to be fair, we were fortunate to go in at the break 1-0, and I felt second half, first 5-10 minutes we were struggling a little bit, but I mean, we really found our second win, man. The subs were key. I must say. Højbjerg, that sub in the second half, it really helped us change the game. But I think there's one person I want to shout out today, man. There's one person I really want to shout out today, because I'm loud when I'm giving him criticism, so I have to give him praise. Celso, Giovanni Lo Celso. You were brilliant, man. You were brilliant. I had question marks on Lo Celso. Can you come in and give this team a breath of fresh air? Can you come in and step up when we need you to step up? And he really stepped it up in the second half. He should have had an assist before the second goal from Son. He really should have had an assist, right? He was beating the press, driving with the ball, winning the ball back, putting chances on the plate for people, right? Lo Celso, fantastic performance, man. Fantastic performance, and we're going to need that. We're going to need that. Madison's not back for another couple of weeks, right? We're going to need that, man, because it's clear to see the team has struggled in recent weeks, and that's to be expected. When you've got no Romero to play out from the back, no Van de Ven to play out from the back, you're missing the entire starting 3 in midfield now, because Sarr went off now, so that means our starting 3 midfield for this season injured currently. So we're missing a lot, man. We're missing a lot. And we've had to play a lot of football recently, but we got the job done, man. And even the second goal, big up to Son. I don't know why Son was taking so long to shoot. He's got a great left foot, sometimes leng it, and that's what he did for the second goal. Absolutely lenged it. Great finish, great pass from Lo Celso. And I think after we went ahead there, then it was a case of how many more goals can we score. Richarlison finally got his goal again. I mean, it wasn't a great day for Richarlison at all. He missed an absolute sitter in the second half, yet again, from great play from Lo Celso, great play from Son, but finally got his goal in the end. Good work from Brennan Johnson, that right-hand side. Listen, Brennan Johnson, he's coming under a lot of criticism from the fan base recently, and I understand it. I get that in some aspects he's limited, but God loves a trier, and he's trying. He should have had an assist in the first half, to be honest. He really should have had an assist in the first half, to be honest. It's good to see. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Cheers, bro. Thanks. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, get in. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Come on. See ya. Take care, man. Yeah. Big up, man. Nice guy. He literally, like, I was recording this and he literally showed me my Instagram whilst I was recording it. But listen, big result for us, man. Big result for us, yeah? Yeah, back on what I was saying with Richarlison didn't have a great day, but yet he's getting the goals. And that's what we need. That is what we need. This is now what, like four in these last 5 for Spurs? It's what we need, bro. That's what we need. In fact, no, I think it's 5 in these last 5 for Tottenham. So that's big, man. We're going to need Richarlison to continue scoring because now Son goes off on international duty. We obviously don't know what's going to happen with Pape Matar Sarr with the injury. Annoyingly, Velis gets injured as well. Obviously, Bentancur's just come back, so we can't put too much work for him to get through. But the injuries annoyingly are piling up, but at least we're getting the results. We're getting the results. We're back to winning ways at home. Back to winning ways at home. That's what we need, man. What's it? 2 back-to-back W's at home. So we beat, in fact, 3 after probably our worst period in the season. That's 3 straight wins now at home. So home is where the heart is, man. We need to press ahead with our dominance at home, man. So yeah, man. Really, really happy with the effort from the boys today. Really, really happy. Brennan Johnson, as I said, he's coming a lot of criticism, and I get that he's limited in some respects, but he's trying. And I do think to Brennan, even in games where he's not playing well, he's dangerous. He gives us an out on that right-hand side, and this is when we want him to be him. Like, when you get down that byline, yeah, don't overcomplicate it. Don't flip in, balloon it into the stands. Just look up once, see where your man is, and get the cross in. He did that twice today, and he should have got 2 assists. He should have got 2 assists. But we get the 3rd goal. Obviously, Alex Scott came on, scored. Good goal from Bournemouth, to be fair. I felt they deserved at least 1 goal today. But yeah, man, we could have scored more. Brian Hill could have scored. Again, I mentioned Son. We could have scored more. So I'm really proud of this team, man. We caught our 2nd win. But as I said, special shout-outs to Celso. I thought he was my man of the match today. He really played well today, especially in the 2nd half. But I felt someone who was second in behind was Destiny Udogie, man. This kid is fantastic. Brilliant player. He was almost playing as a sweeper today. Covered us so many times, 3-4 times. He was the last man, making last-ditch interceptions. You can't beat this guy 1v1, and his engine is incredible. Big up to you, Destiny, man, and big up to this team. Big up to Ange Postecoglou. We've had a lot to deal with, man. What's it? I count 5 starters missing, right? Bentancur's only come back to the team now. Perisic still injured. Solomon's still injured. Obviously, Sessegnon is crap. Still injured. Do you get what I'm saying? Even Velis injured, right? It's been bare bones the last couple of months, but we dug deep, and now 40 points heading into the new year, man. Let's see what we can do in January. Obviously, links to Dragusin, links to Conor Gallagher. At this point, bring these players in. We need players. We need players. If they're of the level and the manager wants them, bring them in. That's where I'm at with it now. I've got my personal thoughts on Conor Gallagher, and you can see that in some of the videos I've done in the summer, man. Just personal opinion in terms of the profile of player he is and the type of profile of midfielders we need. But at this point, if the manager wants them and there's a deal that can be done, get them in, because we need those players. But well done, boys. Big 3 points. People, this is it for me now. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn your post notifications on as well. Let me know if you agree with my man of the match assessment. And let me know what your expectations are in January and in the 2nd half of the season for Spurs. Until then, people, take care, peace out, up with Spurs, and have a happy new year.